You've made a lasting impression, and now, the people around you are naturally drawn to learn more. You've piqued their curiosity in the most beautiful way, not through forced effort or performance, but simply by being yourself. The angels affirm this: while many people grapple with making a solid first impression, you are undoubtedly not one of them. From the very moment someone meets you, they get to witness a rare and genuine version of who you are. That is an incredible gift, one that not many possess or even know how to cultivate. You have a remarkable ability to show up as yourself, authentically, honestly, and gracefully, no matter the circumstances, and that, in and of itself, is a superpower. We live in a world where social situations can be overwhelming. Meeting new people often stirs anxiety or self-doubt, and for many, the pressure to be liked or accepted causes them to shrink or wear a mask. But not you. Despite any nerves you might feel, you still manage to remain grounded in who you are. That's something so many admire about you. You don't pretend. You don't perform. You don't filter your essence just to be palatable. Instead, you offer your presence in its most honest form. That takes both courage and self-awareness, and it's what makes you so memorable. There is a quiet power in your presence. You have this natural charm and charisma that doesn't come from loudness or showiness, it comes from a deep inner peace and confidence. People feel at ease around you almost instantly. There's something about your energy that feels safe and comforting, like a warm invitation to be themselves too. When someone meets you, they don't just see you, they feel you. They feel seen, heard, and understood in your company, even without knowing you deeply yet. That's incredibly rare. In fact, someone who has recently met you has felt this pull profoundly. From the moment they first saw you, even from across the room, there was a noticeable spark of intrigue. Your energy stood out, radiating something unexplainably magnetic. They noticed how those around you seemed most at peace in your company, how people leaned in, laughed more freely, and seemed genuinely comfortable. They watched as you moved through the room with a calming presence, engaging others with both grace and genuine attention. And as they observed this, they felt themselves slowly gravitating toward you as well. When they finally got the opportunity to speak with you, their admiration only deepened. You didn't just meet their expectations, you exceeded them. Your voice, your insights, the way you listened intently and responded with warmth, it all left a mark. They walked away from that conversation feeling enriched, and more importantly, inspired to know more about you. They weren't just impressed, they were moved. They could sense that there's so much more to you beneath the surface, and now, they want to explore every layer of who you are. But the truth is, they're not the only one who feels this way. This magnetic pull you have isn't a fluke, it's something that has happened time and time again with nearly everyone who has had the blessing of crossing paths with you. Your energy is inviting, your presence is grounding, and your essence is unforgettable. People don't just meet you, they remember you. They want to be around you, learn from you, and build deeper connections with you. And that is a testament to your authenticity and the light you bring into every space you occupy. You should know this about yourself and hold it close. There's no need to doubt your impact or question whether people genuinely like you. They do. And not because you're trying to be liked, but because you're brave enough to be yourself. That's what draws others in. Of course, not everyone will connect with you, and that's okay. Some may even react negatively to your light, not because of who you are, but because of their own insecurities, jealousy, or fear. But those reactions are not your burden to carry. They don't reflect your worth. The right people, the ones who matter, will always recognize your value. In a world that often rewards sameness, you stand out by being unapologetically you. You don't chase trends or try to fit into molds created by others. You don't dim your light to make others comfortable. And that courage to be different, to walk your own path, is what sets you apart. You embody the kind of authenticity that others aspire to cultivate. Your uniqueness is not only admirable, it's essential. It brings balance, diversity, and depth to a world that too often feels shallow and repetitive. The person who sees you now, who is intrigued and wants to know more, didn't fall for a facade. They were drawn to your truth, your unfiltered, raw, and radiant truth. And that's what makes their interest so special. If you were merely a copy of someone else, if you played it safe and followed the crowd, they likely wouldn't have looked twice. But you didn't. You showed up in your fullness, and that made all the difference. Your journey has shaped you into a person of substance, someone with wisdom, compassion, and a youthful curiosity that keeps life rich and exciting. You've gathered experiences, insights, and strength along the way, and you carry all of that into your interactions with others. People admire the way you carry yourself. They notice how your presence lights up a room, how your smile is genuine, how your laughter comes from the heart. In conversation, you make people feel like they are the most important person in the world. You give them your full attention. You listen not just to respond, but to understand. And in doing so, you create a space where people feel seen and safe. This person noticed all of that in such a short amount of time. Now, they're wondering what else they could uncover if they got to know you more deeply. They're not afraid of what they might find, in fact, they're excited. There is no need for you to worry that you'll somehow disappoint them or change their positive perception of you. On the contrary, the more they learn about you, the more their admiration will grow. They're ready to explore your depth, your values, your dreams, and even your vulnerabilities. And they want to offer the same in return. You don't have to do anything extra to impress them. You don't need to be more accomplished, more outgoing, or more anything. You already are enough. You already are impressive, naturally. Your achievements, your resilience, your way of thinking and caring, all of these things speak for themselves. Just keep showing up as you are, and that will be more than enough. And beyond this one person, your energy will continue to attract others throughout your life. You will keep forming meaningful relationships because people are drawn to your truth. Whether it's in your personal or professional life, doors will open. Opportunities will arise. Your connections will deepen. And through it all, the only thing you need to do is stay true to yourself. Don't let the noise of the world, or the harshness of judgment, dull your sparkle. The world needs your light. It needs your perspective, your kindness, your thoughtfulness. By embracing who you are, you're giving others permission to do the same. And that is a powerful ripple effect. You are not someone who shies away from the real conversations either. You're not just interested in the surface-level stuff, you want to go deeper. You're someone who enjoys reflecting on life, understanding the bigger picture, and engaging in discussions that matter. That intellectual and emotional depth is yet another reason why people are so drawn to you. This person in particular loves that about you. They feel like they could talk to you for hours, about anything, from the light and silly to the deep and meaningful. You challenge their mind and nourish their soul. So when you notice them reaching out more, trying to spend more time with you, don't be surprised. They are being pulled toward you by something very real. They want to be part of your world, to engage more deeply, to grow closer. Let it happen. Let yourself be open to receiving the admiration and connection that you so richly deserve. You are, and always have been, more than enough. You are not impressive because you try to be, you're impressive simply because you are. Every step of your journey has led you to this point, and it has made you the dynamic, layered, and radiant person you are today. Your authenticity is your power. Your openness is your strength. And your ability to connect with others so deeply is one of your greatest gifts. So keep being you. Keep standing in your truth. Keep allowing your light to shine, because the world is brighter for it. And whenever you begin to doubt your worth or question your impact, remember this moment. Remember that you've already impressed the people who matter, simply by being who you are. And now, as we close this message, I offer this prayer for you. Dear Lord, I lift up this extraordinary soul to you, the one who moves through life with authenticity, kindness, and grace. Bless them with the strength to remain true to themselves, even when the world tries to sway them otherwise. May they continue to radiate love and light wherever they go, drawing in meaningful relationships and abundant blessings. Grant them peace in moments of doubt, and joy in moments of connection. Let them know they are deeply loved, wholly valued, and never alone. May their journey be filled with rich experiences, genuine connections, and the deep fulfillment that only comes from living in alignment with their truest self. Amen.